1, 2, 3,
Hey guys, how are you? Welcome to to JMTtv. I'm not quite too sure which episode this is. I think it might be about 7 or 8. But we are super stoked to have Luke Veldman with us here today. This is Luke, by the way, obviously. Yeah, super pumped. It's been a while since we've done one of these, so I've been really looking forward to chatting with Luke. I've known Luke for maybe 5 or 6 months now. He is a police officer on the coast, has been in the police force for a number of years, about 12 years, worked in various places like Kingaroy and Mergen and what was the other place? Cherbourg, which is a bit of a challenging role up there. Even the cameraman's like, what'd you just say? Did you make that shit up?
Those good days and bad days.
Yeah, so, and his family also trains here at the gym, from the children to his lovely wife, Renee, and it's just been a pretty incredible journey to witness from our point of view, from a staffing point of view, and also from a friendship point of view. Luke's partner, Renee, started here initially first. And Luke sort of sat out on the fringe and just checked the place out, seeing what it was like, and he was coming off a bit of an injury, a work-related injury, and he was about 3 times the size of what he is now. And then he got amongst it and has lost an incredible amount of weight. We'll talk a little bit about that soon. But I think on a totally different note, just his attitude, his persona, his it almost seems like his happiness and stuff like that. It just looks like a totally brand new bloke and just crushing it in the gym. Just amazing. The abs are out. He's all ribs and biceps, and it's pretty. I was going to say something else here, but so he's doing really well. And it's one of those things we've been talking a little bit about lately, about motivation, and how motivation can come and go quite easily, and in fact it's not even sustainable. Motivation goes all the time. I think we have to find, and I'll be really interested to get Luke's thoughts on it, what drives us. So being driven is certainly more powerful than being motivated. So if you think about going after something, if you have to push all the time, i.e. you have to listen to your favourite fucking song in the morning before you get up and have your coffee and go to the gym, and you got to push and push and push just to get the wheels going, that's not as stronger as something that is pulling you. So I'm real curious, because since the very first day I met Luke, he doesn't take me as a motivated guy. I don't take him as a motivated guy, I take him as a really driven guy. So I want to know what's pulling Luke, because I don't believe he has to push to get these incredible results. So without further ado, there's the man here. How are you, bro?
Good, thanks.
You good?
Yeah, mate, all good.
Sorry, man, I waffled on a little bit. Love the sound of my own voice. How long have you been a member here, bro?
I think I joined at the gym March. I think I started here in March. You said I was sniffing around that first month while Renee was here. She started in February. But yeah, I actually started here training in March. She said I come off an injury. Lifestyle was work related, but it was testing the kids, slip and slide, boxing day, and cracked a rib. 100 kilos flat out down the slip and slide doesn't work very well. So,
did you have pants on?
I did there. It was on my first beer, so.
Oh, jeez.
Definitely pants on.
No togs of any description?
No, it's just the old boardies that day. So yeah, since March I've been here, and
awesome. Wow.
coming along most days where possible. Yeah. So.
Yeah. I will, if I remember. I'm going to grab Luke's first photo. So when you come into this gym, we take a Polaroid photo when people come on board, just like from the chest up. Sometimes we get the no undie Monday shot, if we can, depends on who it is. And you'll see it just looks like a completely different individual. Bro, how much weight? I know it's not all about weight, by the way, people out there. It's not about the weight, it's about how good you feel. How much weight have you lost, bro?
I think about 23 kilos now.
Oh.
I was 105 at the start of the year, and I think I chimed in at 22 and a half yesterday, the day before. So.
Oh my god.
That's been a combination of training, diet. I think it'd be
Lifestyle, hey?
Yeah, lifestyle's probably the big one.
Yeah. Luke's rides a Harley Davidson, very, very nice bike. And yeah, as you're saying, lifestyle is a huge one. We're both just having a discussion about how interesting it is that somehow, like the forces, you know, the police, the military, the culture, as most people know, unless you are living on planet Mars, there's a relatively strong drinking culture. And obviously for these guys, they working as teams, need a bit of stress relief and stuff like that, and you know, team bonding and stuff like that. So sometimes that may take 19 to 23 beers just to cool the jets. So it's hard to break away from that lifestyle. Hey, that's awesome, man. That's incredible. That's a lot of weight. What is so in our industry, in the fitness, wellness, health industry, we usually find a number of different people. So some people will really struggle to get the wheels turning, or they won't put value on health and fitness or weight loss. And then we've also got people that do love their training and stuff, but they've just hit a plateau. So when we're talking about changing our body composition and losing weight, they basically hit a wall. They're struggling, but nothing's happening. What advice would you give, governed by your experience? Just like some simple advice.
Everyone's different, I suppose. You've got to find what's going to work for you. Some people, it may be something they want to do and they can't do that while they are like they are. For me, it was a kick in the pants from the doc. That's what really got me going. That was looking at me triglycerides off the chart. Can't even measure them on the measuring stick to do a health assessment for me. So that was cut the lifestyle, exercise, eat better, get off the piss, get off the smokes, start exercising, which I fortunately turned that around in 3 months, I think it was. So I think they were up around 18, they were supposed to be under 4, whatever the level was.
Yep.
And then well under now, so
that's
turned
awesome,
around.
bro.
So for me, that was what it was. As an individual's going to be different to each person. There's probably no magic word to say do this or do that. You've got to find what's going to get you going, what's going to get you out of bed.
Yep.
It may be seeing results
Yep.
from your mates, seeing how the kids see you, how you want to work. Could be just work. Even for me too with work, I was struggling at work. Couldn't even walk up the back stairs at work without puffing hard.
Oh no.
Trying to roll in and out of the car, and it's just not easy. So,
Great.
so that's
Do you think that was what was, as I was saying in the intro, about being pulled towards something, so being driven? Do you think like going to the doc and the doc like literally looking you in the face going, it's not fucking good, man, you need to make some changes?
That's a big one. As I said, I was going just for a general checkup and something else, and it says, oh, by the way, this is not cool.
Yeah. Don't you like it? Doc's going, this isn't that cool. You actually.
And it was like she looked like we need to go something serious now.
Oh wow. So, and that, man, I'd go as far to say when people are over 30 years of age, it's generally the health scare, you know, that turns the wheels. That's a common thread, you know, whatever it may be. Blood pressure, you know, it could even be cancer. The list goes on.
Yeah.
And you've got to make a change, and that has to. And then dependent again, what's driving you. Some people, you know, it's like you hear about people get lung cancer, but they're still smashing the cigarettes. Because this, you know, the catalyst isn't strong enough. They can't flick the switch. Whereas people like yourself,
I think it creeps up on you too. Like you start, oh, this is just me. It is what it is. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
A few beers, a few Zaris, it's all good.
Oh wow.
And you eat shit and go, oh, I am what I am now. So I'm never going to be that fit and healthy.
But that's really good advice, man. And I think again, it just depends. For those of you out there that are struggling, as Luke was saying, you've just got to find something. You've got to search for it, and you're so worth it too, man. You got to look for those things that'll pull you and drive you. Awesome. So we know you got a few kids, but just a big one. Just because of your job role, man, you're obviously very, very good at what you do. What advice? We have a lot of kids in the gym, teenagers and little ones. What advice would you give our younger generation, like our kids? Like what's a good little gem you could give them so they don't end up being your clients?
Respect.
Respect.
Respect your parents, teachers, everyone. The respect's not there, then your attitude's going to be bad. So if you haven't got it, learn it.
Yep.
So it's a lot of kids are missing these days.
Would you say, I'm interested about this by the way, because I know when I was younger, that was probably lacking as well, but then it was forced upon me with going into the military, like you learn pretty quick. Would you say out of 10, the young people that you deal with, how many would be respectful to you guys in a uniform, like, or is it a pretty much fuck you mentality?
Well, unfortunately we don't get the joy of working with a lot of the good people. We only see the bad people. So, but overall, you'd probably say 8 out of 10. Lacking that.
Oh,
that
really?
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah. I want to turn around and tell you or whatever.
Oh,
I can do what I want, but
man, you guys got guns.
Oh. So, but that's just it, and they know that potentially nothing's going to happen from down the track. It's not like the good old days where I'd never backchat a cop and get a kick in the arse.
Yeah.
You'd go home, mum would give you a kick in the arse, and dad would come home and give you another kick in the pants. So.
Do you ever like, oh, this isn't going to work, but like if do you work? I don't know what I'm going to what do you, like if a kid just tells you to get fucked, do you just wish you could pepper spray or what does he got?
It would be nice.
It would be nice. Does it ever cross your mind?
Yeah, it'd be nice. I like my job, I like my house.
Yeah. Okay, now for your children, any advice?
Listen to dad.
And respect me.
Yeah. No, just keep going. My kids are good. They've instilled some good values in them early.
Good on you, bro.
So keep going the way you're going. Knuckle down now, it's too late 20 years down the track.
Yep. Awesome. Love that, man. And finally, bro, I appreciate your time. I would love to know what's your definition of success? So, what's your Mount Everest? You know, what's your Holy Grail? What's your...
My definition of success now, and I guess it's going to change week to week, day to day, year to year. If I had to look at it holistically, find something you want to do and be happy, and then be happy every day.
Yeah.
If you can be happy every day, then you've reached a measure of success. That for me is a big one. Last year and a few years up, I've been in some pretty dark places. The old black dog starts creeping up. So if you can be happy in yourself, happy in your family, then that's a win. You know, kids are having a good time, you're having a good time, you're feeling good about yourself.
Yep.
Then you've won.
Awesome. So just so I understand. So just finding something
that makes you happy, whether it be coming in here, doing these insanely ridiculously sadistic challenges, jumping on your bike, blowing the cobwebs out, you know, just cruising, spending time with your family, or you know.
Would you agree it's a constant, like it's evolving, like there's no like end, here's happiness, you got to keep sort of...
Yeah, for me that's a level of success and happiness is revolving.
Yeah.
Because you can't go, I'm happy now, I'm going to stop, because then the wheels will fall off.
Yeah.
Shit goes bad at home.
Yeah.
And everything just falls off. So, and then in doing this too, you might look and go, well, I'm going to start aiming and achieving other stuff as well. So,
fuck, that's awesome, man.
it's addictive. Like everything, I like this place, it's addictive.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. Oh man, thank you very much for your time,
Thank you very
brother.
much.
That's awesome. Great advice there, team. Have a good day. Thank you, Luke.
Cheers.
Work it. Thank you, bro.